Honorable members, order. Honorable members, in the interest of safety for all present in the chamber, please keep your masks on and sit in your designated area. Thank you. The secretary will read the order of the day.
Debate on vote number 1, the Presidency Appropriation Bill.
I now call upon the President to open the debate.
Speaker of the National Assembly, Deputy President of the Republic, David Dabede Mabuza, Ministers and Deputy Ministers, and honorable members, and fellow South Africans.
Order, Chair.
Yes. Point of order. Honorable members, order. Order from all sides, order. Yes, what's your point of order?
Oh, thanks, Chair. My order is on. Thanks, Speaker. My order is on. Today we can't find ourselves in.
What are you saying? Get closer to the mic.
Chair.
Order, honorable members, please. You may be seated, Mr. President. Yes, honorable member.
Oh, thank you, Chair. My order is on the. Oh, thank you, Speaker. My order is on the President. He is currently suffering from acquired intellectual intelligence.
Take your seat. That is not a point of order. Take your seat. That is not a point of Honorable Mafumba. Honorable Mafumba. That is not a point of order. Take your seat.
Speaker, I haven't finished. You are saying I must take my seat.
No, but the one who's calling an order is insulting us as the ANC. You cannot insult the president. If he's got something to say, let him say what he wants to say in a respectful manner.
Take your seat, honorable member. There's no point of order.
No, but that Bafun must sit down.
You are the one who's suffering from whatever that the president is suffering from. We're also calling an order on you.
Take your seat.
Can that Popeye sit down also?
Hey, you must give me, Speaker, you
are not given anything, you've already insulted us. You're not given anything, you've already insulted the president. What is he suffering from?
Speaker, you make a ruling when I've already addressed you.
You don't need to be given a ruling, you are unruly.
You're making a ruling on
Honorable Zabute, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The program of Parliament is very clear. Today we are dealing with vote 1, the budget vote on the presidency. The program was adopted by the programming committee this morning. So nothing has changed and we will not allow anything to be done other than the budget vote on the presidency. I thank you.
I thank you, Honorable Tlakute. Mr. President, you may proceed with your budget speech.
Order, Chair. Chair, order is allowed. Order is allowed.
Honorable Mafumba,
it's Matumba, not Mafumba.
Honorable Matumba, what is the point of order?
Matumba Drapas, Aringa Dopedra Chipinga, Matumba. Drapas, man.
Honorable Matumba.
My order is clear. Let me raise my order. My order is clear.
Come on, Matumba. Matumba, come on, When Matumba Wadelela, what do you mean when you say the president is suffering from what? Who are you to determine how the president is?
On the platform, on the virtual platform, stop it, please, honorable members. Yes, Honorable
I've
Matumba.
raised my hand, Honorable Speaker.
Continue, Honorable Matumba.
Speaker,
Yes.
my order is on the risk of this parliament. I'm saying if president is to address us, he will infect us with acquired intellectual intelligence deficiency syndrome. So as such, he must sit down and not address us.
Now, Honorable Matumba, take your seat.
Order,
Take your
Speaker.
seat. Thank you very much.
I've raised my hand,
Order, Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
I'm rising on the rule of point of order that we have already took a decision around this matter. So I request that your decision be respected and then we continue.
On a point
very
of
much.
order, Speaker,
Yes, Honorable Malema.
I don't think we are going to run this parliament like that because you don't give a speaker an opportunity to express himself and then give you the points within which is rising on. He gets interrupted and then you allow that. Can you allow the speaker to make his point and
He
make a
has
ruling?
made his point.
No,
You are
in
not
this
the
context, you
speaker,
make a
Jesus.
ruling. It doesn't
Honorable
say
Malema,
a ruling on which point. It doesn't say you made a ruling on
Malema.
which point.
Honorable Machueni Rosina, please, will you please mute your microphones? Please, honorable members, those who have not been given the opportunity to take the floor, will you please mute your mics, honorable members?
We want to call order, Speaker.
Can we be recognized on the visual platform?
Yes, we've raised
Honorable members,
How can I sit down when I'm not feeling?
Speaker.
honorable member, will you please take a seat?
No, Speaker, we've raised our hands on the platform. Honorable Malema just rises and you recognize him. You don't recognize us and we have raised our hands on the platform.
Honorable
Speaker, there is a person on the floor.
Honorable member, I am sorry, Honorable Matumba had his hand up in the chamber here. I am now recognizing Honorable Piri. Sit down, Honorable Matumba, please.
But I'm still on the floor, Chair.
You're not on the floor.
I'm still on the floor. Chair, we can't have a person.
Honorable Speaker.
We can't have a person who's not loyal to his own country to address the
Matumba, you are not
country.
Sit down.
Yes, sit down.
Matumba,
can you sit down, please?
He can't be in a position.
Who are you?
Members,
You can't
Who are you,
address the people you are not loyal to. It can't be possible.
What do you know about loyalty?
Can you rule on that?
Honorable members,
not loyal to
What do you know about
Honorable Speaker, Matumba is high, must be taken off the platform. We can't have people who have smoked on the platform. We don't know what that person has smoked. That person must be taken off the platform.
Mute.
Yeah, but we must
on the
test these
virtual
people. They
platform.
can't come high.
Speaker, that is my order. You can't have
No,
a
Honorable
man who
Please
is not loyal to his
those
country
who are on the
to
virtual
address
platform.
such country. A man
Honorable
who can even
Pando,
take money to the bank. A
you
man
have
who
the floor.
fire his own employees.
Speaker, we are muted here. We don't hear anything. Eh?
Mara Julius Ikete, man, and we are recognized here.
No, but we're muted.
Hey man, we are muted. That's what we're saying.
Can we be
want to
recognized
be
on
heard.
the visual
That's what
platform?
we're
We
saying.
cannot.
You stop being stupid. We are muted. Speaker, we are muted. We can't hear nothing.
We can't hear anything and we are muted for speak.
Yeah, can ICT people assist us also? We can't hear
Yeah,
anything.
for Parliament here. Can we be allowed to speak here? We're muted here.
In fact, they must go back and start from scratch because we can't hear anything.
Yeah, we never had anything, Speaker. Can you protect us?
They can't hear you.
If I see an opportunity, we want to be back to the city.
They can't even hear you
President
now.
Malema, can you recognize us on the
President
official platform,
Malema, stop
Speaker?
just speaking.
No, who's
Can't be
from
taught as
IT?
surrender. It can't be.
Who's from IT on the platform? It's them who
from
must
our
assist us.
president, Nina. Oh.
Because the EFF is just few people. They do as they wish in the house. We must all come back to the house.
Within which to sort out the problem, so that those who are on the virtual platform are able to follow the proceedings.
This is not your house. This is not your house. You'll speak anyhow at your house. This is not your house. We are all equal here. Whether another one came late or the other one came earlier, we are all equal. That you should know.
ICT, are we okay now?
You can do that to the rest of the ANC people who would not have marks. You can't instruct me. Who are you to instruct me anyway?
Put on your mask first. Put on your mask.
I'm told the system is still being tested, honorable members. Patience, please.
Put up the mask. Put up the mask.
Thank you very much, honorable members. Honorable members, we now proceed with the debate. And I want to caution all members, please, if you have not been, even if you've raised your hands, if you have not been given an opportunity to speak, please wait until you are given that opportunity. And this applies to everybody, including those who are on the virtual platform. Honorable members, I do have people here who are checking how many hands we have on the virtual platform. May I now allow Mr. President to continue with his vote.
I was on the floor. I was on the floor and I was rudely interrupted. And what followed after, I couldn't hear because we're muted on the platform. We are members. We are members of this parliament. We must also be taken into confidence on what transpired when we were muted.
Honorable Malema, may I plead with you, honorable member, who is a leader of a political party, that you do not just barge in, you raise your hand and you draw my attention to you, and then we give you the opportunity to speak. Don't just shout from the virtual platform. It is incorrect.
Honorable Speaker, I was on a platform.
For the sake of the decorum of the House, I plead with you. I plead with you.
Please recognize.
Now I recognize you.
Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Malema.
Honorable Matumba stood up on a point of order. He was rudely interrupted, and I will ask that he be given an opportunity to present his point of order, and then you make a ruling. Because at the point when you were making a ruling, we were muted and were not able to follow the proceedings, and that's where I come from. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Malema. Thank you. Honorable Khatebe.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm raising on Rule 92.8, which says that once the Speaker has made a ruling on a matter, it is done. I request that you did give the other member the chance to raise his point of order, and he did raise it. You made a ruling. So let us respect your ruling. If they've got an objection to your ruling, they know where they have to go to.
Thank you, Honorable Khatebe. We now proceed, Honorable Member.
Point of order.
Yes, Honorable Mafanya.
What was the ruling? What was the ruling?
Honorable Mafanya.
What was the ruling on Mr. Yeah, on what? On what? On what was the ruling?
Honorable Mafanya, remove your mask and then you can speak. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chair.
I actually read my ruling.
I
actually said, Honorable Member, I'm using Rule 92, right? And I went on, I read that rule, and I went on to say, there isn't a transgression here. There was a programming committee this morning which finalized the program. It was presented to all chief whips, and this matter has been standing on the agenda or program of Parliament. So today we are dealing with the budget of the president. And I've invited the president to take the floor and address the parliament. Honorable Mafanya, will you please now that I've clarified the matter to you, please take your seat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Point of
Honorable.
order, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Mafanya.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Mafanya.
I want to put it on record that the president, a charge has been opened against the president.
Honorable. Right.
No, it's not a point of order.
Thank you very much. Honorable Mafanya.
There's a case of criminality that has been opened against the president.
I've asked you to desist
and here today,
from this unbecoming behavior.
Who is to face
I've
the
asked
law
you
to address us.
Yes, Honorable Gungubele, but I don't want to be delayed because the honorable member is not ready to take his seat. And
thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
I thought if one were to remember what Honorable Pando said, I think it is logical. If somebody keep being irrelevant and the second one repeat the same irrelevance, we request the Speaker with precision to actually give those people the penalty they deserve. I cannot explain what is it, because that member is repeating an issue on which you have made a ruling. I think we would request with your indulgence.
Thank you very much, Honorable Gungubele. Honorable Gungubele. Honorable Gungubele. I want to follow every step to the latter, so that when I finally have to throw people out, no one will say I did not give them the opportunity to speak. Now, Honorable Yabona Matunya, you please, son. Please. Honorable Mafanya. Honorable Mafanya, do you still have a point of order?
I'm here.
Do you still, if you don't, thank you very much. I now invite the president to take the floor.
Madam Speaker.
I'm not allowing anyone of you. Mr. President, please take the floor.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Order, Madam Speaker.
On a point of order.
Order, Madam Speaker.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Honorable Ntangwini, point of order. Point of order.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, we can't be addressed by a money launderer and a criminal.
No, Honorable.
We can't be addressed.
Please, Honorable Member.
We can't be addressed by a person that...
Honorable Member.
The president is accused of serious crimes.
Honorable.
We can't be addressed by a person like this. This is an honorable house. We can't be addressed by a person with such huge accusations behind him.
Now I warn you. I warn you. I said to you, withdraw that statement.
Honorable Speaker, but we can't be addressed by a person that having such serious accusations behind him. How do you allow that?
Point of order,
you are
Chair.
supposed to protect this house. You are supposed to protect us and protect this house.
I have warned you. Will you please desist from this behavior? Now, Honorable Ntangwini, I've requested you to withdraw.
Honorable Speaker, on the visual platform, the Deputy President of the EFF wants to speak. And you are not noting him.
Order.
Because you are not noting him. You are here
point of order, Speaker.
For the longest
time. That statement.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Yes, point of order.
Point of order is that there's not going to be any withdrawal for referring to Cyril Ramaphosa as a money launderer. That is a fact which has not been disapproved. So there's no withdrawal that is going to take place because he's accused of serious crimes and we cannot be intimidated by you, by anyone. We've got a right here in Parliament to raise an issue of a president who is accused of serious crimes. So we can never just withdraw things that are true. What are we if we're just going to be made to withdraw things that are true?
Please mute Honorable Shivambu. Please mute Honorable Shivambu. Honorable Ntangwini, I've requested you to withdraw the statement you made. And you are refusing. I've requested you twice to withdraw, and you are refusing to withdraw
a political statement.
Now, I am warning you now, honorable member.
Chair,
Please.
she can't withdraw a political statement. We are here, we are politicians, and we must make political statements.
Now,
so it's a political statement that president is a money launderer.
You are refusing
he laundered
to withdraw.
16 million in his
Will you
farm.
please leave the chamber?
It's a money launderer.
Will you please leave
President
the
is
chamber?
Here. Let him answer for
Point of order. Point of order.
Did you
withdraw? You didn't say what must I withdraw.
That which you have said.
I withdraw?
President Cyril Ramaphosa,
Okay.
did you launder 16 million in your farm?
Speaker, can you recognize us? Our hands are up on the
Please,
Floyd, your name is also mentioned on the matter of Gadi's child. Why are you speaking there in Parliament? If the president says
Go on
will you please leave the chamber?
We're not going anywhere. We're leaving. Why do you say we must just leave?
We're not going anywhere.
Must leave.
Must be taking chances.
No one is going to leave the house.
We are going to
We're not going anywhere.
No one is going anywhere.
Ramaphosa must leave the podium. Ramaphosa must leave.
But there are a lot of charges against you. Why are you speaking there in Parliament? But you're also speaking there in Parliament. The president is going to address the Parliament.
A person implicated must be protected by Parliament.
VPS. Thank you, Honorable Speaker,
please remove
for recognizing me. Arise.
Honorable Sergeant at Arms, I requested Honorable Ntangwini and Honorable Matumba to leave the house, and they are refusing. Remove them. Remove them from the house.
Madam Speaker, you didn't speak to us. Madam Speaker, I'm still addressing her. I didn't hear her. She must say it to us, then we can leave. But no, I didn't hear her. I didn't hear that. Speaker, members of EFF on the platform are muted.
On a point of order. On a point of order, Speaker. On a point of order.
We have raised our hands on the platform, Speaker. Can you be recognized, please?
Speaker, on a point of order.
I was not given a chance
Thank
to
you,
speak.
Honorable
Not be recognized, just get out.
Will you please give me an opportunity to get these members out first?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Ramaphosa must get out.
Honorable Speaker,
You're ejecting the wrong people.
The name of Floyd Chibabe has been mentioned on the matter of Gadi's child. Why is he in Parliament? Why is he speaking? Why is it
Speaker, you
that
can't address members as a group. You are going to have to address them one by one.
And
then tell them what they've done.
There are many of you
You must tell Ramaphosa to leave the prison, not members of Parliament. Tell Ramaphosa.
Honorable Ntangwini, no, honorable members, honorable Ntangwini,
Mr. Buffalo must leave the house. Mr. Buffalo.
Ramaphosa must also leave the house.
Speaker, on a point of you yourself must leave the house. You don't even have
You must leave the house.
Come on, give us the camera.
If you are like Balega now, what members of Parliament?
Now, take them out, all of them.
Speaker,
How
you
many
can't
criminal
remove
charges
members
are
as a
laid
group.
on you?
Speaker, you have to explain to each and every member what you have said.
Comply
You can't
with the
even explain.
directives of the chair.
Now we want the members of parliament to be beaten.
This conduct
Your
is
hands
now
are dirty,
directly
Ngaibaleka.
impinging the ability of the house.
Yeah, the one whose hands are the one who's
generated.
Listen
to you. Joseph, you are unleashing thoughts on members of parliament.
Suspected thief cannot.
Thoughts on members of parliament.
Your name is out there. They say you're involved
small
on the matter
boys,
of
man.
Speaker, on a point of order. But you come here and act clean. Speaker, can you recognize me? Speaker, can you recognize me?
On a point of order.
Honorable members,
Speaker, the deputy president is calling
Can you
a point
recognize
of
me,
order.
I have given you an instruction.
Councillors have no right to touch our members. They have no right to touch our members.
Natasha, mur those idiots.
They
Mur
have
them.
no right.
Not if you have unleashed thoughts on protection of a money launderer.
Never touch our members.
You are murderers. You will have CFF.
Joseph, you are removing the wrong people. You are removing the wrong people. You are supposed to remove the kidnapper.
Take them out quickly. We want to proceed with the house. Remove them.
You will never proceed. You will never.
Acting on behalf of the
point of order.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, on a point of order.
Yes, Honorable Titiza, on a point of order. The sound, sorry, honorable members, really the sound is not good. You can hardly hear one another. Just sort that out.
Speaker,
You made a ruling that Honorable Ntlangwini must leave the house. As she resisted, she actually made a statement which is unparliamentary. She said, we cannot be addressed by a criminal. And
yes, you can address by
criminal. There is a criminal. What's the problem? Ramaphosa is a criminal.
Hey, little criminal.
It's mostly the ANC people. Tired of your criminality. The people.
Thank you, Honorable.
They are absolutely fed up with your criminality.
Unfortunately, I did not hear that. And therefore, I will have to go back to Hansard and come here and give a ruling. Honorable Chabalala.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Speaker, I'll also rise on that order that can we have a control over the virtual platform? Those are not recognized to speak in the virtual platform clearly because it's distracting the house, can be muted.
Mrs. Daisy, please.
You would have recognized a person. That's what I'm talking about, Speaker. Can that be on this issue?
Cosmetics,
on the same matter, the speaker should not allow that point of order. The debate around presidents. The president is
Down.
This is the point of order. Honorable members on the virtual platform.
Speaker, can you please recognize me?
I appeal to you,
Speaker,
not to just.
Speaker, can you please recognize me?
I really want to make an appeal.
Our hands are up, Speaker.
But equally, I want to make an appeal to all of everybody in the chamber. Honorable members, it doesn't help us when everybody speaks. Because even the people can't hear my instruction. Thank you very much, honorable members.
Our hands are up on the
Honorable Speaker, it is unacceptable for you to call security on members.
You are not special.
But I'm recognized. What do you mean? The Speaker said, Honorable Malema. Speaker, You cannot call a security on Honorable Member Matumba because you have not followed the same procedure you followed on Honorable Tabini. You cannot treat them as a group.
Julius, listen on the speaker.
Both of them, and both of them
Listen,
are out now. He tried an instruction from
Can
me.
the president come and address the nation,
Not
please?
once, not twice, thrice. And I have now issued a directive that he should leave the house. Now, honorable members, I will now mute anyone who conducts himself, herself, in a manner which is unbecoming. I will now mute your.
But our hands are up.
Thank
Speaker,
you very much, honorable member, Mr. President.
Our hands are up.
Speaker, my hand is up.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
No.
Point of order, Speaker.
Can you raise your point?
Point of order.
Honorable Malema, you have raised your point and I've responded to you.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Not Malema, it's Mafanya.
No, Honorable Speaker, it's not me. I don't know why you are calling my name. I didn't say anything.
My hand is up. Can you
I
recognize
don't know why you are calling my name. I didn't say anything.
Mafanya, honorable member.
The two comrades that we have just told to go out.
Yes.
Not represent themselves.
Yes.
We have a constituency.
Yes.
That we have to look after.
Yes.
Number two, our mandate.
This is not a point of order, honorable member.
Our mandate is to have clean government.
Please tell me what your point of order is.
Finish, Speaker. Don't panic.
Criminality against the president.
What is your point of order?
You are very impatient.
Which rule is this?
But listen,
You are out of order.
On a point of order, Chair.
Ask which rule is this?
No,
Thank you very
Speaker.
much, Chair.
Speaker.
I'm rising on Rule 92, read in line with Rule 66. Any member who rises here, Chair, Madam Speaker, any member who rises here must quote a rule that he wants to present. The common sense that we are presented with here cannot go on. Can you please make a ruling? Anyone who disrupts the house, order them to go out such that the president can proceed.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Honorable Ngola from the virtual platform.
Thank you very
Honorable
much, Honorable Speaker. Chair, there's been a lot of members here who were out of order, such that they deliberately misled this house. The member that was taken out was given time to echo their order, and you ruled on that. So I don't know why should we continue doing this chaos. I wanted to raise that, Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Ngola. Honorable Piri.
On a point of order, Speaker.
But why are you only recognizing ANC MPs?
We've been trying to raise on a point of order. You are ignoring us, Speaker.
You're not recognizing me.
Honorable Piri, I now recognize you.
Can I be
What
recognized,
about
Speaker?
me? Nami futhi recognize.
Honorable Piri, I now recognize you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Allow me to speak in Venda, mixing with Sotho, as they are all official languages. Speaker, I want to start by appreciating yourself in taking out Ndengwa Matumba. You have done well. I applaud yourself to deal with Matumba.
What point is that? What point of order is that? What kind of point of order is that?
Raise singing is not a point of order. Stop being a cheerleader, man. Yes, yes.
Take your point of order.
Mr. Speaker, what point of order is that?
I proceed to recognize Honorable Litia. Honorable Litia.
Thank you very
Speaker,
much.
you're only recognizing ANC speakers and you're out of order. I've been raising a point of order here. You're recognizing in sequence ANC members. What is that?
You must raise your hand.
I've been raising my hand. You're out of order.
Honorable Shibambu.
No, it's myself, Speaker. You have not.
Now there's a zombie floating here in our screens. No, it's not, you're not recognized there.
No, I'm recognized.
Shibambu.
On a point of order.
Speaker, I did not waive my hand.
But I have you on the list here.
No.
Thank you.
Yes, you recognized me and Honorable Tambo spoke.
Thank you very much. Honorable.
Yes, it's myself.
Honorable Makubele. Honorable
No,
Makubele.
Honorable Speaker.
But Speaker, you're recognizing ANC speakers in
Honorable
sequence.
Makubele,
You're ignoring the EFF. Why?
No, what he's doing.
Thank you, Speaker.
What is the problem with that? How am I
Thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, I was saying there are members who are raising their hands on the platform, and you are not recognizing us when we raise them to a point where some members, Speaker, get agitated and speak before. So please rectify that part. My point of order, Speaker, was that members of Honorable Malema and Honorable Shivambu just rise without being recognized, and you recognize them. Can we please show consistency in recognizing those who are raising their hands? That
You've got nothing to say when I'm
can the table assist you when that happens, so that we don't agitate members and assist these ones?
But what is the point of order?
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Letsie.
Did you say what did you say there?
Shibambu,
He didn't say anything.
followed
Thank
by
you very much.
Honorable Makubela.
No, thank you very much, Speaker. During the interventions here, there is one member here of the ANC who said that were murderers. They are mistaking us for their president who killed workers in Marokana. We don't kill people in the
Honorable
EFF. Order,
Honorable
it is your president who kills people.
Honorable
You in the ANC every day. You are not killers in the EFF. I'm calling a point of order. To say that you must make the member who said that to withdraw that statement. Can you please make that person who said that to withdraw and the message is very clear today that we cannot be addressed by a money launderer. We cannot be addressed by a criminal. We cannot be addressed by a money launderer, a kidnapper.
We cannot be addressed by
tortures
VPS.
people.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
VBS Shivambo. Shivambo, you are
We cannot be addressed by a
Piri. Shivambu, we are now throwing you out of the system. Will you please
But
do
you can't
that?
throw me out for telling
But
the
why?
truth.
What is
I'm
the
telling the
guy?
truth. Throwing
What
what
is
you
the-
want.
What is the guy?
Do you throw people out in the system without
Nearly just like that.
Speaker, on a point of order, Speaker.
Will you please
Speaker.
make sure you remove from
Speaker, on a point of
Honorable
order.
Makubele?
Thank you,
No,
Honorable
no,
Speaker.
Speaker, on a point of order.
Honorable Makubele?
Honorable
Thank you,
Shivambu.
Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, on a point of order.
There is no point of order, Honorable Malema. I'm not
The
allowing
issue
you
of
to
Honorable Shivambu was ruled
You've
on
been
by the
speaking.
court.
I'm not allowing you.
The
Honorable
issue of Honorable Shivambu was ruled on by the
members,
court.
will you
That
please
we can
mute
call Cyril Ramaphosa a
people on the
murderer.
system?
We are not in
There is a
court.
court ruling on that. Please,
Please,
Honorable Speaker, you are making a mistake. Cyril and ANC there is a court ruling on that matter.
I said, will you please mute the people on the platform? On the virtual platform.
Why? What did we do?
But you can't mute all of us. We want to speak
Thank you,
here. We have
Honorable
raised our
Speaker.
hands. Yes.
I'm rising on a point of procedure. The chief whips in the programming committee adopted this program. The item for today that is about the budget vote on the presidency. The constitution of this country protects all of us. Sitting here, we are 14 parties. We cannot allow, Honorable Speaker, to be held at ransom by one party. Can we be protected as the 13 parties? We didn't go anywhere to caucus that we want to disrupt the House. We are here to execute our mandate as members of the ANC, of Parliament. All of us, all 13 parties, can we be protected? The one party that doesn't want to be part of the proceedings must be thrown out. Thank you very much,
Honorable Member, Deputy Chief Whip. Now, honorable members, may I address you?
I have an order, Speaker.
I'm now addressing you. Will you wait? The principle that the privilege
Me, I'm
of
speaking,
freedom
Ginger.
of speech
Me, I'm speaking.
may
What
be
do that,
limited.
Ginger? Shoo.
What's wrong with you? I am addressing you. I am addressing you. No, don't scream across. Honorable member. Honorable Mafela Tafeni. Honorable Tafeni. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honorable member, order. Order, honorable member. Honorable Zulu, please. The principle of the privilege of freedom of speech may be limited only by the rules was confirmed in the Democratic Alliance versus the Speaker of the National Assembly and others. ZACC 8, where the Constitutional Court found that the privilege of freedom of speech can never go as far as to give members a license to disrupt the proceedings of Parliament, that it may be hamstrung and incapacitated from conducting its business. Close quote. According to the court, this would detract from the very reason for the existence of Parliament. Honorable members, this which I have just read, I'm addressing what is happening right now in this chamber. And I am saying to you, will you please stop raising points of order which have no sense?
Order,
Yes,
Chair.
speak.
Enkosi Speaker.
Thank you.
Speaker, as basi uthanda uMzantsi Afrika, singabemi boMzantsi Afrika, ndicinga uba fanuba umntu noko xa kusaphandwa ngaye akanalungelo
Honorable member, sit down. Sit down. Honorable member, sit down. Honorable Papo, followed by Honorable Janki. Sit down, Honorable member.
Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Papo.
Same member made a ruling on that matter. The same member is actually repeating what you threw those two other members out of the House for. Secondly, membership Wambo on the virtual platform opened the mic and started addressing and made unparliamentary statements on that platform.
It's not an order.
Correctly removed him from the platform. My plea is that defiance of the ruling you have made empowers you to remove any member on the virtual platform and in the House, because you can't have a situation where a ruling of a speaker is defied in the House, is defied on a virtual platform. Actually, it's even easier on the virtual platform to remove defiant members there. I'm appealing to the table and yourself to monitor that space, remove any member who defies the ruling you have made, that the only matter we're addressing today is the vote of the president. Please, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Papo. Honorable Janki, followed by Honorable Squatcher. Honorable Janki.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, I've had my hand up for 40 minutes. You are not recognizing the House. You're treating this House as if it's only physical. You said virtual is part of the House.
Table,
Why are
will
we now
you
being
please
muted like
make
this?
sure that you mute everybody?
Point of order.
Sensitize me about people with please.
But how are we going to
Honorable
speak
Janki.
when you...
But a point of order, you're excluding a majority of the House which is on the virtual platform. How do you do that?
Made by Honorable Papo, I want to draw your attention, Honorable Speaker, on both Rule 92 and 70, because as we have started here, quite a number of rules have been broken. You have read to the House Rule 92. I want to refer you to Rule 92, Section 6 and 9. Because Section 6 says no point of order may be raised in response to a considered ruling which you have made not once. And 9 says members may not disrupt proceedings by raising points of orders that do not comply with this. Rule 70
attends to the fact that these members have been named. Honorable Tafeni, as well as Honorable, I forgot his,
Help you, Mafanya.
have consistently repeated the same, on the same ruling that you have made. And when you speak in the middle of your ruling, they interrupt you. I urge you, Honorable Speaker, to just be firm. You are well empowered with the rules, even if it means one by one we deal with that. We are here for that.
Thank you, Speaker.
Point of order, Speaker. That is
Honorable-
intimidation.
What's his name?
That is plain intimidation. Whether you say you see,
Honorable
but it's
Tafeni.
intimidation. Number two.
And Honorable Mafanya,
Yes,
may I address you?
please.
That is
do
the
so.
point of order, Honorable Tafeni and Honorable Mafanya. Rule 92 provides, amongst others, I repeat, that a member may raise a point of order at any time during the proceedings of the House in terms of the procedure prescribed in Rule 66. A point of order is only allowed if it calls attention to a transgression of a rule or an accepted parliamentary practice. Now, I want to proceed by saying, Constitutional Court ruled that the privilege of freedom of speech can never go as far as to give members a license to disrupt the proceedings. Now, you are disrupting the procedures. Now, Honorable Tafeni and Honorable Mafanya, I did give you an opportunity to speak, and I am now ruling that your points of order are not in line with what I have just read. Thank you very much.
Honorable Speaker,
Now, there was
EFF members in which are muted,
Honorable-
all of us. So, those
Honorable member, Honorable Tafeni, Honorable Tafeni, I warn you.
Speaker, you are unmuted.
I warn you, Honorable Tafeni. Sergeant at Arms, will you please proceed to help assist?
Unmute those members that are not
assist Honorable Tafeni.
Point of order, Chair. Madam Speaker.
Honorable.
It seems you are going to remove all of us. And want to put this thing on record. Madam Speaker, I want to put this on record. The country, it is very...
On a point of order, Speaker.
What
because
point
of
are
the
you
actions
raising?
of the ruling party.
What point are you raising?
They
She's
even
raising a
defended
relevant point
President
that you
Zuma.
can't mute us on the platform.
To leave.
Why are
Which
you
rule are you
out?
rising on?
You have
Madam
muted the
Speaker?
majority of parliament on the virtual
Honorable
platform. It's out
Mafanya.
of order.
The
How
past
do you do
mistake
that?
that you did.
But
from
we are worse
President
than
Zuma,
Balega now.
Mafanya,
Why are you removing somebody by
disregarding
taking
the
to the
ruling
members of
of the chair?
You have muted parliament.
things that you did.
You are out of
Which
order.
rule are you rising?
You don't even recognize the hands. Kasi why EFF
That is
ikaw,
why
why?
even in
Recognize
politics,
the hands.
you want to speak amongst
Exactly
yourself.
that
Why
you
you
beat us
do?
because you
Outside,
believed that you were right to represent Zuma. You are doing exactly the same thing.
You want to speak amongst
On a
yourselves.
point of order, Speaker, we are on the
This thing
virtual
is about
platform.
you. It's not about you.
Now I read
It's about
to you
South Africans.
Rule
This
We
thing.
have
On a
raised
point
our
of order,
hands
Speaker.
and mute us.
On a point of order, Speaker. On a point of order, Speaker. On the virtual platform, there's a point of order.
Member is disregarding the authority
Point of
the
order,
chair.
Speaker.
Point of orders, yes, Speaker.
There's a point of order,
Speaker. Point of order, Speaker.
May
There's-
order the member to
There's a
leave
point
the
of order
chamber
on the virtual platform,
immediately
Speaker.
for the
Point of
remainder
order,
of the
Speaker.
day sitting. I have
Point of
given you
order.
Point
There
of
is a point of
opportunity.
order on
I
the
have
visual
warned
platform.
you. Not once, I have warned you twice.
Point of
May you
order. What is
now
this? We're not in your
leave the
Pull
chamber.
out like that. You can't be throwing people
Thank you,
out like
Madam
that.
Speaker.
What did they do?
Can you bring the bouncers to come and pick me
Honorable
up?
Mafanya, will you please leave the chamber?
But the speaker,
May you please
Nipis,
bring the
ngicela
bouncers to pick
ngabantu
me up?
Sergeant
lapha.
at arms.
speaker,
Ngicela amasebe.
recognize us
Sergeant at
here.
arms.